Well, seems like things are looking pretty up for Toma and friends, especially after her last incident. I don't know really where to begin, but at the beginning, because a lot did happen in this episode. I feel like I was being fed a lot of information. It was really hard to keep up. I had to rewind some of the moments in order to truly understand the situation. But even now, I still don't fully understand. Index explanation and way it explains the powers and plans to me, it's just like, what? It's like a very intelligent person is telling an average person how something works in a very complicated way. And your brain just can't process it. Not whatsoever. You're like, what? Like, just use elementary words, my friend. Please. For us who are not so intelligent, unfortunately. For us normal, gifted people. But for that, I still am enjoying this arc so far. As I said before, this is a really good arc. Seeing how Aqua is coming back, defeating the head knights, no less. The head knight's power, I don't think I fully understand yet, but it was something to do with him recognizing something as a weapon. Zero out. Like when you don't recognize something as a weapon, it will not attack him or not deflect, but more like it just cancels out. But then it's like he at a certain time he had to do it. He can't just keep doing it like that. He had to do it at a certain pace. It's like so the planning that Aqua put into it is like it's like JoJo. Once you understand how someone's powers work, you gotta learn to use it against them and also use it into your favor as well. So in this way, of course, you can see it had to be him having to recognize something as a weapon while he is distracted and then hit him with something else. So you gotta do that 1, 2, 3 hit combo in order not to do that, which he did and work eventually, which thank God it did. But nonetheless, I did enjoy their fight, but mainly in the last episode, because damn. Toma finds Index, Index actually is useful in this episode, actually. She's actually useful, especially with the plan where they had to go and activate the subway, which is under the tunnel underground and stuff. So in order to figure that out, they need some help with science. So weirdly, once in a while, Toma will contact Misika and ask her something. And the thing with Misika, man, her moment, she's just in this restaurant eating some nice ass steak, and everyone else around her have big in proportions, and she's just so self-conscious. And she's like, maybe eating beef. And believe it or not, in some places that I lived in, people said eating beef does help build up bigger proportions. But after you eat it, you gotta work out. So right after you eat that beef, you gotta work out. And you grow it up in some nice, swell areas. And not only that, I also heard that collard greens help too as well. But that's for a story for another day. But anyways, her being just happy just to have Toma call her, Because I guess she appreciates that. She always wanted Toma to rely on her when it comes to dangerous situations. And who knows, probably they'll have a trip someday where they can go to London or France together without having to do a crazy near-death experience. But that's just me fanboying over this ship that I ship so hard. Ship really hard. That or Isiwa. Isiwa is also awesome. That's another choice. So after they did that, I was like, why do they need to do this? So apparently, the original Cortana is unstable. And it has to go through a certain condition in order for it to work. So she can't just use it willy-nilly, the second princess. It's always the second princess. It's always the second person when it comes to these things. When you have a group of 3, it's always the second one. It always is. The first one's supposed to be the leader, supposed to be the next heir and all that stuff. The third one's pretty wimpy, weak, but still kind. And the second one is very strong and aggressive. And you can't trust him. And she has that face. The first one has that even freaking molecule on her thing. She's smart. She even uses some technology, but she wasn't as submissive as her second sister, the second princess, which she has the original one. But unfortunately, there's a reason why they weren't using the original one. Not because it was lost, but it was unstable. It has dire consequences when you use it. So We also get to see not only Index being useful, but also Little Miss Damsel in Distress, the villain, the third princess, actually taking some action, man. That was pretty sweet. It reminded me of that Sakura moment, that moment on Naruto. When Sakura was good. Well, relevant. I don't know what to say to that, but it's when she was in the Chunin exam and she cut off her hair and was using substitute jutsu to fight off people from the hidden sound. Everybody in that moment, it wasn't as epic, but it was still appreciated in this situation. And of course, it's always nice to see Index doing something like, girl, pull your weight. And she did pull her weight. This Index had pulled her weight in the past before, it's just she rarely does it. Because people don't want her really doing anything. I bet you if Index actually was trained to fight and other stuff, I bet she could be extremely powerful and could fight. But no one wants her to fight. So some people need to understand that there's a reason why she's useless, because people want her to be useless. They don't want her being in any more danger. Especially with Toma keeping a promise to Stale, saying he'll watch over her and make sure she won't be in harm's way. So, come on, people. There's a reason why. And even though I'm a hypocrite, because I myself would say how useless Index is, and I came to realize there's a reason why she is useless. They want her to be useless. So that's a oopsie on me. Now, finally, they had a little gag, little resting, the calm before the storm, before the final battle. Everyone's goofing off, just eating food, and of course, trying to wear skimpy cosplay. I don't know where this comes in, but to me, it kind of kills the mood. You're in this intense situation, and you're ready for the next climax, and out of nowhere, bam, fan service and all that other stuff, and it's just, it was appreciated, and I can see why. It's good to joke around before you go into a big battle. If you're getting in all tense, you might have some serious anxieties, and you'll feel very nervous before you go into battle. So I guess it's good to goof around, make people laugh, make them realize what they're fighting for, and I understand that. So I guess every time I watch something, I learn to give it some time and think about it before I start talking about it from now on. It's like, I don't understand it now, but I'll probably understand it later. So that's how I feel right now. So anyways, it seems like we're heading towards the final episode. Toma and the gang are fighting against the second princess and find a way to take that katana out of her hands before she harms herself even more. So anyway, that's like after this video. I'm trying to make it really quick. I am extremely late. Just got back from work and stuff. So yeah, Index Season 3, Episode 13. Yeah, what do you think about it? You're enjoying this arc? Are you loving it as much as I am? Or maybe I'm just over-exaggerating. Who knows? So anyways, if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified. Madcrown out.